barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Nine Wise, click the link below. We're getting close to 3,000 buys. Thank you so much, y'all. I totally appreciate y'all, man. You have no idea what this means to me. May 19th, obviously, Malcolm X's birthday. I'm going to make sure my whole tribe, all my supporters, that we know May 19th should be a holiday. Forget national holiday. We celebrate it. Anyways, and everyone else that you ain't got to be black to celebrate Malcolm X, man. He was a liberator. Anyhow, Nine Wise. Yeah, Leonard Ellerbe, man. Can we get back to boxing, man? Shout out to Trill Boxing Talk. That I just posted a clip courtesy of Trill Boxing Talk, and I'm gonna say this: there's only two people in boxing, in prime time boxing, that I can think of that can play gangster and really mean it. Bill Haney and Jay Prince. Everybody else, like me, I'm a father, man. I'm a father first, man. I want to get home. I just believe in self-defense. I ain't that guy that who banging. I'm a slap. I don't want to slap nobody in boxing. You know what I mean? I just want to be a good guy. I do believe in self-defense though, but self-defense is like my last option. I'd rather run home, you know what I mean, and get home to my family than be or do anything else, man. You know, and the jig is up, Eddie. I mean, excuse me, the jig is up, Leonard. The jig is up, man. You ain't got $3 million to pay Devin Haney. You ain't with an upside on a pay-per-view. Listen, if you can't afford an opponent on pay-per-view for $3 million, you need to get out of boxing. That's below market value, paying someone in an A-level pay-per-view. Sean got minimum 4, right? And Tank Davis and Devin Haney, in terms of building the fight up, will be 7 times that, respectfully to Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter, but they don't move the meter. You know, Sean Porter got the record for the most views on Fight Hype, but it don't translate to pay-per-views. Leonard Ellerbe, you and Floyd are like, it's Floyd, Leonard Ellerbe, Sean Porter. It don't translate to pay-per-views for people who you promote and the people they fight. You know, so at the end of the day, you gotta have a connection to the people. And truth be told, Tank Davis and Leonard Ellerbe, I'm all over the place with names. Tank Davis and Devin Haney got a pulse with the people, and we want to see the fight. And I don't care who you put in there with Tank Davis. If it ain't Devin Haney, if it ain't Lomachenko, if it ain't who else? Who else? I can't think of nobody else. We ain't buying it, because we about to go on a revolt. We about to go on a revolt, man. Shout out to everybody that say they support Nat Turner. All right. We would have took over we would have took over Suffolk County if 50, 60, 70% of the people that said they would do it would do it. Everybody talk about it. Everybody, Nat Turner, I'm Malcolm X. I am, the list goes on. I am Harriet Tubman. I am Sojourner Truth. We got to put some women in there. And I am Si Se Puedo. This ain't a black issue. This is a we issue. If you have a YouTube channel, if you are a fan, Instagram, we need to get on one accord. We need to form the Rainbow Coalition. Shout out to Fred Hampton, man. Shout out to Fred Hampton. Is it an anniversary? It's not a celebration, but the anniversary was just 2 weeks ago of his murder. You know, and it's time. It's time for us to get up, stand up for your rights. Yeah. Get up, stand up. It's time, y'all. We got the momentum, and keep that pressure on Leonard Ellerbe. Keep that pressure on Leonard Ellerbe. I see y'all on Twitter. I see y'all on Instagram. Every time he blocks somebody, that is a person not buying the pay-per-view. So if he block you, don't buy the pay-per-view. Because if you spend your money, you have a right to express yourself to that promoter. And if he block you, don't support him. Period. End of discussion. And that's where we are with this. Floyd is begging you to pay the pay-per-views. Leonard Ellerbe said he ain't got $3 million guaranteed to pay Devin Haney with an upside on the pay-per-view. Let's keep that pressure going. Keep that pressure going. We got a chance to win. All right? We got boxing, especially on the PBC side. We got them shaking in their boots like a visible bully. Shout out to Biggie. And it's time, y'all. It's time. We need to see the fights we want to see. We should not have champions like Deontay Wilder, Gary Russell, and Devin Haney chasing son of a guns to get the fight. Chasing son of a guns to get the fight. Win, lose, or draw, or no fight at all. Gary Russell went into Leo Santa Cruz's locker room to try and get the fight. Abner Mares turned down the fight. Al Heyman protected him from the fight. And the list goes on and on. We got to be consistent, y'all. Be consistent. I don't care who it is. If you block in the fight, I'm coming after you. That's it. We got to keep the same energy for the Fox brothers. We got to keep the same energy for Shakur Stevenson. We got to keep the same energy for Devin Haney, Gary Russell, Deontay Wilder, and the list goes on and on. Stop picking and choosing what's right and what's wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Don't come in, he's not that popular, so I don't want it. And I'm telling all media outlets, we got to stand up. We need to see the best versus the best. No more of this cherry picking. No more of that. Don't support it. Don't support it across the board. I made my statements. I'm not subscribed to anything. The Zone, ESPN Plus. I don't buy PBC pay-per-views. The Zone, whatever it is, Showtime. I don't support it. I figure out how to watch the fight. And that's what we need to do. Take our money out of boxing and stand up. Leonard Ellerbe shucking and jiving, threatening people, because guess what? That's market penetration on Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is moving and shaking. And truth be told, he's just out working, y'all. He's just out working. He does interviews with everybody, and it's starting to pay off. There is a glitch in the matrix, and it's called money. Al Heyman is running out of money, done ran out of money. He done took his percentage off the hedge fund, being the manager of the hedge fund. He like, I don't care. Luis Ortiz, I ain't got no money. Go on pay-per-view. Keith Thurman, I ain't got your guarantee, but I can put you on pay-per-view. And now Keith Thurman is in a pickle because he been out of boxing 2.5 years, got a son, got married. He need the money. And these are all stone cold facts. So now it's time for us to get up. Don't buy the Keith Thurman pay-per-view because it's not worth it. Don't buy the Luis Ortiz because it's not worth it. And keep on DMing, keep on mentioning. Make sure Leonard Ellerbe has at least 100 new mentions today. 100 new mentions today, because the jig is up. We don't need the tough guy, Leonard. We need you to go into your Louis Vuitton man purse, take out $3 million, and give it to Devin Haney as a guarantee. That's what we want. That's all we want, man. You know that matching purse that you wear with your blazer, and tell Floyd to go into his high boots. And if you only got 1.5, tell Floyd to go into his Mary J. Blige boots and pull out the other 1.5, because the jig is up. Floyd, we ain't going for that joint no more. You gotta be about the people. If you ain't gonna be about the people, we gonna run you out of here. We don't care no more, man. The fans have spoken. The fans are speaking, and we will keep on speaking. You know how I know? Because I'm with them every night. And now the tide is starting to turn. And now they starting to believe it, because they like, hold up, Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz on pay-per-view? Fred, you right. They've been manipulating us. Yeah, Al Heyman don't do interviews. It's a lie. Bob Arum been doing the same thing for 50 years. And if we don't hold Eddie Hearn accountable, he gonna do the same thing too. But the reason why Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum are still in business, you know why? There's many reasons why. But one reason why is they're pretty forward. Eddie Hearn is a liar. Bob Arum is a liar, but you know where they stand. Leonard Ellerbe, you can't say we need the fans and then say F the fans. We need the media, then say F the media. And Tank Davis, wake up. Wake up. I'm going to do a separate video. Tank Davis, wake up. Wake up. What's the point of having Floyd if you ain't generating no income? What's the point of having Floyd if your pay-per-view numbers ain't up? What's the point of having Leonard Ellerbe and he ain't doing nothing? He ain't moving the meter. I didn't see you on Breakfast Club. I ain't see you on my podcast. I ain't see you on Trill Boxing Talk. I ain't see you on Champside, Blue Blood Sports TV. It ain't gonna work. Listen, if the fighters don't come to either of these platforms, we should not support them. Period. But we want to be, you stop negotiating freedom. Stop negotiating respect. Period. Stand on something. Don't quote Malcolm. Don't just quote Malcolm. Stand on something. Stand on principles. It might cost you an interview. It might cost you a relationship. It might cost you a credential. But stand on something. I'm challenging every media outlet to stand on something. And if you start shucking and jiving, I'm going to call your ass out. How about that? Stop shucking and jiving. And this is for all media. I heard that interview with Leonard. Hey, I saw you work out in the gym. Ha ha ha. Take the condom off, Leonard. Take the condom off, Leonard. What was that interview about, man? You have a way of staying in touch with the thing. Man, listen. Man, get that man thing out of your throat, man. That's disgusting. I don't even know what media outlet that was, man. I was listening to him. I said that was disgusting, man. How the hell you sucking a man off and he wearing all white? That don't make sense. A black man wearing all white after Labor Day should be questioned. Barbershop conversations, man. Phil, yeah. Tesla Fred, you know what I mean? Honda Fred. Remember Honda Fred? He back now. He back. He got ammo. Shout out to Elmo Williams, too. He back. Fred is back. Remember how I used to go hard in my Honda? I'm back. And I can't wait to Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, man. That's going to be our lit. Jerron Ennis, that shit is impossible to happen, man. Stop spreading that gossip. But anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. The jig is up. Leonard, keep tagging him. Go to his DM. Go to his mentions. I'm going to do my part on my end and keep this momentum going because the jig is up. I dare Leonard Ellerbe to put Tank Davis on pay-per-view. I dare you to put him on pay-per-view in 4 months and fight a Vasquez or a Gomez. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. I'm gone. Peace. And go get 9 Wives. The link below.